Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, maybe. Welcome to the Friday morning weekly goal setting and live stream. I'm super, super excited. Is it our second or third week back? We're back. It doesn't matter because we're back. We are back. We're doing this. I'm grabbing all of my stuff because I need my planner. Am I ready? No, never ready. Good morning. How are you today? We are ready. We are raring to go. I'm grabbing a pen. I hope you have a pen. Do you have a coffee? I have my coffee. Let's move this. Let's just move things. I think I need specific things and I bring those things. And then what happens is I don't actually need those things. I need other things, but I don't realize I need those other things until I'm already like all the way in and invested. It's those like high apple pie in the sky hopes. I'm like, oh yeah, this is what I need. I'm going to do this and it's going to be so ambitious. Okay, so we're ready. We're getting there. I hope you have your planner. If you don't have a planner of your own, this goal setting workbook is available at the link in the description. So you can always grab one of those and you can follow along. I like to put mine in my planner because then it's already where it needs to be. And I can just go through and move everything between where it needs to be. Like I can assign tasks to days and fill those out and all of those good things. But we're still going to follow this companion here because this is where all of the auditing and good stuff happen. So let's scroll right down to weeks. If you are interested in the monthly goals, I do those with the Absolutely Studying Academy students once a month, I believe. Next week is our next monthly goal setting. Let me peek at the schedule. Calendar. Let's see. October monthly goal setting. That happens on Thursday. Thursday is when that happens. An hour earlier than what we are right now. So it happens 10 a.m. for me. So whatever time it is now, subtract an hour because it'll be an hour earlier on Thursday, September 28th. But that happens in a closed room. It doesn't happen on the YouTubes. Yes, it's the YouTubes. Okay, so what were last week's goals? Hopefully you had them written down, because if they are written down, they are not goals. If they're not written down, they are not goals. They are, in fact, just wishes or dreams. So, oh, of course, my coffee sticks. So we're having some coffee. So my goals from last week were, again, I have been planning the Junior Black Achievement Awards, their big year-end kind of gala kickoff ceremony where we give all of the awards and scholarships to the kids. So I have been like waist deep in planning that. It is coming along swimmingly. I'm actually just about done most things. I have one more big project to do with that. Well, two more big projects to do with that. But the planning of the awards themselves, my job, my piece of that is done. So that's awesome. I also wanted to schedule out a bunch of plan and schedule out some October social media content for Absolutely Studying, as well as my regular business and the Junior Black Achievement Awards. And then I wanted to go through, and start planning and getting the October masterclass all set and ready. So those were my three big goals. If you want to share yours, make sure you do. And I will, but it was a pretty ambitious week. I am proud of my I am proud of my progress. Have not finished all of the goals, and it's a little bit surprising to see where I fell a little bit short. But I'm pretty proud of my progress. I feel like they were pretty ambitious and they are good. So, were you able to balance the schedule? I was. I actually had a great week. I did take a little bit of extra time for some self-care and just like trying not to pack myself so incredibly busy, because I do tend to do that. And I think that was what happened the week before. But I was actually really good with the schedule. So, how many was I able to complete? And that's where it comes in funny. So, I was able to complete the planning of the awards. That was done. I was able to plan and outline the October masterclass for the Absolutely Studying Academy. That was also done. It's all going to really center around self-care. So I am excited about that. So the October social media content is where I fell short. So I didn't quite finish making some of the graphics and stuff like that for some of the social media posts. I like to go through and like schedule out like a couple of the study tips and stuff like that, just so that I'm not repeating myself every single week. So I like to make a whole set of them so that I can schedule them out. And so I didn't quite finish those. I finished them for my business. And I finished some of them for the Junior Black Achievement Awards, but I have not finished all of these. When you start flinging pens around, like gravity works. But I have not finished all of the socials for Absolutely Studying, which it is what it is. I'm not upset. I finished a lot of the socials, but I just didn't finish all of them. So it's not too bad. So I was able to complete probably 2 full goals and like 75% of the third one, but the third one was actually a really large goal. And if I have time this weekend, I am able to work on it, I should be able to finish it. So it is a little bit premature for me to say that I have not finished my goals, because I do technically have until Sunday. Where did you find yourself falling short? Well, I decided to go and take off yesterday afternoon instead of working. And so I could have gotten them done yesterday afternoon, but I didn't do it. So I chose to take it off. So that's where I fell short. I'm being honest. This is an open, honest conversation, and I am never going to I'm never going to judge somebody for just needing to take an afternoon off. It's just I took a mental health day. I went and got my nails done. So what worked? The thing that always works best for me is really having that intentional time. I set aside the first 15 minutes in the morning. Here's my list for today. I go through, I use my planner, and I do make out those to-do lists every week. I just ordered a new rig for my camera. So I actually want to start doing some more actual, like maybe some little short lives where you can actually see me in my planning process. So I got a new camera rig. Hopefully that comes next week and I can do some of those videos, or I can do some of these videos from that perspective. So you can actually see me with my planner as I'm writing down my goals and breaking them down. I think that would be nice. I think that would be nice and fun, and a nice change of pace. So me and my to-do lists always works. Sitting down for the first like 15 minutes of the day and planning out my day. I've been incorporating a lot of time blocking on my really busy days, especially the days that I have lots of client appointments, or I have lots of things going on with my other business. So that is really nice to be able to sit down and time block and actually set aside that time and be able to see my day mapped out for me. What went wrong? Nothing went wrong. Like I said, I still have this afternoon, I still have tomorrow and Sunday. My goals reset on Monday. So I haven't finished the social media content for that I had planned out for October, but hopefully I will. And right now I'm just not stressing about it because I still have lots of time. It's only a handful of posts. I'm sure I'll get it done. And was it avoidable? I feel like I was good with this week. I did set some really ambitious goals, but I feel like I did find a nice, decent balance of work this week. And I hope that you guys were able to kind of find that balance too. I've been really, really working on slowing down and just taking things day by day. And that is a flaw about me, is that I tend to try and be a little bit too busy. So me just working and focusing on slowing down and taking things a little bit slower, working things a little bit day by day is something that I've really been making intentional steps towards. And what would you do differently? This week, I feel like I was really good. I did my time blocking. I did the Pomodoro technique. I really wanted to focus on my goals and focus on my progress and take care of myself. So I feel like this week was a really good week. Would what worked for me this week work for me every week? No. And so it's really important for me to be able to look at my different goals and be able to roll with the different punches. Okay, so that was us taking a look back at last week. That was really doing that deep audit of all of our progress. That was really very much going through and focusing on what we can change, what we can do differently, what we can do better, and what works for us to keep us working the same. So let's get started on next week goals. And remember, we want to do SMART goals. So specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time sensitive. I'm looking at my planner. It's the last week of December. Like next Sunday is October 1st. Who let that happen? That's what I want to know. Who let that happen? Okay, so my very, very first thing that I need to take care of this week, because this month is just flying by. I am not even trying to be overly dramatic. It's literally just flying by to me. We need to finish and post the October masterclass. So your goal for this next week is to prepare for your quarterly review through work. How are you going to do that? How are you going to prepare for your quarterly review? Okay, so the October masterclass, that is my big goal. That is my big ambitious goal. So I'm going to take a peek back at the rest of my monthly goals and see what we still have to do. So we had to plan the impact. The impact is ready. That's happening October 1st, the campaign and everything for that. Oh, that's what I need to work on. So the impact, that's done. Plan the award ceremony, that's pretty much done. There's two big projects that are left for the award ceremony, but they are kind of award ceremony adjacent. But I do have to plan the social media campaign for the award ceremony. So that is a big one. We did that. Oh, my final one was to draft the annual general report, which is the other piece of that. So we do have to do the JRBAA. We're going to draft. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think I actually did that. Like, let me double check, because I think I already drafted and outlined that, because I think I was like, hey, you know, it would be a good idea for future Terrell, for past Terrell to go through. Yes, I did do the outline. Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice of me. Let me tell you, past Terrell is a real one. For your personal life. Yes, Q4, when I tell you that Q4 like snuck up, just like me sitting here thinking, oh my God, we did so I did the quarterly review for Absolutely Studying and for my other business. And that it wasn't a bad thing, but I was just like, it's so surreal sometimes just watching how fast like time moves, especially when you are just so focused on like focus on your goals and focus on making progress. Sometimes things just move so incredibly fast. It seemed like July was moving so slowly for me. Like Q2 moved so slowly, and July moved so slowly, but like August gone, September gone. I have no idea where they went, but they're gone. Let's see what else. We have this. We did this. We did this. This is done. This is done. Sorry, I'm going through and the breakdown of all of my goals and just updating so that I can really go through and pick my last goal, because I actually did the one that I thought. I already drafted the AGM. I will work on it next month. But yeah. Wow. I guess working on it is. Oh, I need to finish. Okay, I need to finish writing that grant. It's just following me. It's just following me and darkening my doorstep. Okay, so I have set my goals. You've set your goals. Now is usually when you break them down. What are your top goals for the weeks? How are these going to help you big picture? Well, writing this grant is going to bring money into the nonprofit organization. October masterclass is going to help. It's going to help my students with their self-care routine. And two, it's going to help me keep my commitment to my students. And then the social media campaign for the awards is going to help to raise awareness for the awards and for our organization and bring the community together to be able to really celebrate the achievements of these young students who are winning the awards, and celebrate their achievements and honor them. So I think that those are all really great reasons, and they are all going to really help propel me big picture. How will you reward yourself if you meet these expectations? Ooh, that is a good one. Like, well, I just bought myself a brand new rig, so I guess I can't really use that as my reward. I don't know. What am I going to do? How are you going to reward yourself for your new goal, or if you reach your weekly goal this week? Oh, I forgot. I have a bonus video that I want to make next week. I don't know when it's going to be posted, so don't hold me to it, but I wanted to record the bonus video because I had another. It's going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit different. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to record and edit it. Like the vision for this one is a little bit different. So, but I do want to sit down and film it at least. So I don't know when it's coming out, but I do have a bonus video coming. But that's just fun. That's just fun videos. So, I don't know. I have so much going on. You know what? I have so much going on. I'm going to reward myself probably by taking a day off. As we have so many family events, like every single weekend for the next like 6 to 8 weeks, like until November. So I think I will just be taking a day off. Reward is taking a day off. During the week. Sorry, not a weekend, like an actual day off during the week where I can just hang out and do me. I think that's going to be my reward because yeah, we have so much family stuff coming up. Okay. So that brings us to the end today. I'm really, really honored that you joined me. I'm super happy that you joined me. I'm super happy that you are making this commitment to setting your goals and really showing up week after week after week for yourself and following through and making these goals and committing to your progress and doing all of the things. I will be on Thursday, we'll be at the goal setting live stream for the monthly goals. And then Friday, we will be right back here to do our weekly goals and break those monthly goals down. So that is big, big news. Yeah, so that is everything. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I hope that you really enjoy whatever the reward is that you set for achieving this week's goals. I hope you are sticking to that, and I hope you are really, really reveling in it and enjoying it, regardless of if it is taking a mental health day or getting yourself an extra special coffee, or if you are opening your subscription box full of stationery. Whatever it is that you are doing for yourself for reaching your goals, I hope you're really going to enjoy it. And so I will see you right here next week. And until then, I hope you have an amazing adventure.